Indulging in alcohol may be associated with a celebration, a sign of wealth and class. Whether it's social or alone, there are many reasons why South Africans consume alcohol. Experts say the occasional drink or two might be okay for some people. However, for those with an addictive personality, it may be best to avoid alcohol altogether. Peter learned that the hard way. The 73-year-old started drinking while in primary school.
And so began a journey where right throughout the entire school experience, I always placed alcohol first with any free time. Inexplicable unless you're driven by the desire for alcohol.
Sarah, she says she's always knew her relationship with alcohol was not normal.
The minute I put it in my body sort of, something went on in my body and it said, give me more, give me more, give me more.
Peter and Sarah believe that disease is fueled by a sense of selfishness.
Self-centeredness is the core ingredient for refusing to accept help and thinking that the onset of drunkenness is an answer, because you create all the trouble in your life through that. Active alcoholics like myself are filled with resentment. They are filled with the ability to lie and duck and dive.
Peter has 2 failed marriages due to excessive drinking. Sarah isolated herself from family and friends so she could prioritize her best friend, alcohol.
And I just felt when I had a drink, something happened to me. I was okay in my skin. I was okay in the world for a little bit of time. It gave me peace.
She says losing her dignity and self-respect was the most painful experience for her.
It takes us to such a dark place that's those things, when you lose those things, that is the big things. You know, it's not, of course the family and the friends are important. Certainly the material things are not that important in the grand scheme of things, but we lose all of those things.
They found a new lease on life when they joined Alcoholics Anonymous, an informal society of recovering alcoholics who help each other cope with the addiction. Peter has been sober for 23 years, while Sarah commemorates 12 years without a drink.
AA's presence in my life, the input of the people in AA, and being brave enough to involve myself by opening up and owning up that most of the trouble in my life was my fault.
Now, if something bad happens, I'm a grown-up. I look at the situation and I say, what can I do here? How do I fix this? Where do I move on? And again,
while Peter and Sarah acknowledge their past mistakes, they are living their lives without any regrets. They are using the lessons they have learned to help those who find themselves trapped in the cycle of alcohol abuse. They want to spread this message to recovering alcoholics.
There's no situation where, for me as an alcoholic, picking up a drink will make the situation better.
You only need to stop one day at a time. And above all else, find some help.
Lindiwe Mabena for SABC News in Johannesburg.